today is the big day. We kind of kept everything normal this morning as far as cleaning and feeding because we knew once these rocks came out, that's all they're going to care about. So they may not even be interested in food for a few days now. The birds are already starting to work on picking their favorite ones, moving them to their nest. We are starting to see a lot of calling, and birds are kind of choosing mates. So it's very exciting in here. Initially, the rocks that we had were leftover from an exhibit, and they were smooth river rocks. And so we cleaned those and used those for the first year, but we very quickly realized they didn't stack like the birds wanted them to. So they couldn't build their nests very high. They were all flat, low to the ground nests. So the next year, we actually went out to a local quarry and we chose rocks. We sat in the rain for a few hours and hand-picked out the perfect size rocks, brought those back and cleaned them up, and now we have a combination of both. And what's really interesting is the young birds tend to go after the smooth river rocks because they don't quite know that they're not the best. So you'll see the more experienced birds go after the more jagged rocks because they know that they stack better. They're going to be working on their nest continuously. Even if there's eggs and chicks in here, they're always going to be working on their nest and adding rocks to their nest. So we'll constantly keep a supply in here for them. But we do not expect to see any eggs for a few weeks. It usually takes around 3 to 4 weeks before our first eggs show up. If the macaronis are going to lay eggs, which they did not at all last year, if they are, usually their eggs show up first. They're very excited. So usually the macaroni eggs will show up first. So we will expect those in about, I'd say 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then Gentoo eggs will be after that. Rocks are all they have. So they're living in a really, really harsh environment where rocks, pebbles, stones, actually even tail feathers from their own tail, from their molt the year before, they'll use for nesting material, but that's all that they have. They're very smart, they're very ingenious, and they figure out what they have and they figure out the best way to use that.